brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Arlington. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
All right. 18. What's that?
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Stroud. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points.
Into space. And he will score. Amarian Hampton. Touchdown, Dallas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 70, 180, 180, 73, 73. Go Silver, ready? Count up, Yeti. Delta.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
The throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
3rd and 6.
Yeti, Yeti.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
In punt formation for the Eagles.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down. Short returns, and they'll take over there. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for them.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
All right.
Crowd to throw. That's the left side. Hauled in by Lee Gaffney. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That pickup is good for 29 yards.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
63.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Still going. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. They play it short, taken at the 15-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Hey, one more.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4.
18.
Throwing is Stroud. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Swap. Mother swap. Good.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. First and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
All right.
A toss, and here's Brooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on
A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
All right. 18.
It's a pistol run, and it's Hampton. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal coming up. He is out of bounds right around the 5.
A gain of 10 yards.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
All right.
They'll run with Hampton. football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Cowboys 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
How's the flat?
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by chin.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver. That's a big-time takeaway. This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
2nd and inches.
Oh, ready? 18.
They'll go once more with Brooks. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run. They're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now, Stroud. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Bring it on. Back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, 73, 73. Man.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Apply, get this one complete, and he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A pass caught by Saquon. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Stroud to throw. You're up. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
A first down throw for Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
63, 63, 73, 73.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
On third down, it's Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. As we'll discuss what's to come, his fourth down is looming.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley, and he's going to have an Eagles first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Trimmer. Hey, 73, 73. Carl Leviani. Alpha. Delta.
Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
Go Silver, ready?
Now Hurts. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. The Eagles use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
180.
They'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Hey, Silver. And let's go. 73.
Hurts to the air on first down. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Great. 63.
To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. He works free, right side. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On the handoff, this is Brooks. Not much there, maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Here we go. 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. His tight end, that's Musgrave. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 18. What's that?
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here we go, let's go.
Again, it is Brooks.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
The 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Plus, to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Hey, Silver. Great. 9. 180. Go Silver, ready?
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll let one go down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He he's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
On second down, Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Got a man. Good job coming back to the ball on the completion. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up second and 2.
Now a give up the middle. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him.
Jalen Hurts, sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Third and long.
Great. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts. A pass. Caught by Saquon. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
First down.
To throw is Hurts. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Makes the score Eagles 35, Cowboys 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. That run good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Another try with Brooks. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good run as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. The one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Man in motion is Smith. A first down throw for Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Marvion Overshow. He gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his first on the year.
Great, set.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. He's on for the 2nd time. They try to get something inside the 10. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Brings up 2nd and 20.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
Oh, hey. Let him go. What's that? Roy.
Now, Stroud. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down in that fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
35, it's 1st and 10.
Field it. No touch it. 73, crowd left Yeti. No touch.
To throw, Hurts. And caught left side by Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Out to his right. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And some good blocking, springing us. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run back, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
57-yard attempt.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's going to air this one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Kid inside, it's Brooks. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6.
All right. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Weekend. He's going to make the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Give it up to the middle to Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
18. What's up?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And 3rd down coming up.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Stop short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun here on 3rd down in Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and result in a nice touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.